What in the hell is going on in the 5 camp? Him and Cliff Daniels ain't clicking. And I don't even think it's a Cliff Daniels in the 5 camp. I think it's a Kyle Larson thing, y'all. I really do. I don't know what Kyle Larson got going on right now, but he got to shake the juju because it's not good. We're going into the playoffs, and let's be honest. What's going on, y'all? I'm Brandon Atlanta Man Bang, coming to you live right here, Coach's Corner, the center of the universe, Thunderbolt, Georgia. Another episode of Rubbin' and Grubbin'. Rubbin' is racing, grubbin' is tasting. Man, I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday night. I tell you what, we got a little bit of NASCAR news to go over, a few things to recap there from Watkins Glen, and we're a little bit short, man. Couple more weekends, we're in the playoffs, so we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here in our sport of NASCAR, so we're going to get into it. Getting ready to kick it off, but before we do, got to get started with what we like to call the word of the day, okay? I have no idea what it's going to be, but every time I say it, take a sip of your favorite adult beverage. I always like to say it's age appropriate. If you're under 21, man, couple weeks back into school, you can get in trouble right now, man. Go ahead, stay up late, sweet tea, Kool-Aid, Red Bull, whatever. Play along, man, for sure. And last week's word was Willie B. So talking about William Byron and that fuel mileage there at Iowa, we probably said that. Probably had a pretty good buzz, sugar buzz or alcohol buzz, either way. But this week's word is going to be, I have no idea, y'all, but play along. So getting right into that NASCAR news, man, as if it's any secret, SVG wins again on another road course there in NASCAR. The man has come in and put his footprint in the sport. I don't think it's too far-fetched to go ahead and say at the end of the day, when it's all said and done for SVG, he could possibly be one of the best road course racers in NASCAR history, if not the best. I mean, let's be honest, right?
Come on, man.
Especially with how many we have on the schedule, how many opportunities you have. He is doing exactly what Trackhouse hired him to do. Win the damn road courses, which, you know, I'm an old school fan, bro. I'm not a big fan of road courses, whatever. I'll watch it because I love my sport, but I'm not going to jot the man's hustle either. He's damn good. He shows you every single time we go to one why he is the favorite right there. So good win for that team. I think that moved him up to second in the playoff standings, by the way, which could really pay big dividends, man. If he can finish strong here in the next couple races, or let's say a decent run at Richmond and have some, you know, calamity at Daytona and cars get taken out and him get a top 15 or top 18, 17 finish, that could really help him in those playoffs for sure, making it through that first round. So we'll see what he does, man. But at the end of the day, don't count him out yet for sure. According to everything, NASCAR will not ban standing on the car in victory lane after the scary thing that we saw there this past weekend in Xfinity Series. They will not implement any kind of victory lane, more rules than other. You can't get on the hood anymore. You can't stand on the car like that anymore. But the window, you're good to go. Connor Zillich, man, I tell you what, I'm glad he's okay. Praying for him to hurry up and get back in the race car. Had his surgery, got the plate put in. But let's be honest, man, 100%, that was pretty scary. Knocked his melon. Got his foot caught up, slipped on the window net, it looked like to me, got his foot caught up inside the car, and to me, he's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches too short. Had he been like 6'1", 6 foot, man, the other foot would have caught the ground, might have hurt the knee a little bit, crushed the balls, but he would have been all right, not hit the noggin, but man, I've been there. He's 18, man. He's a young kid. He's going to recover quick. 18, 19, shit. He'll be right back at it like a bad habit, man. Let's be honest. So, like I said, I'm glad NASCAR's not implementing anything more than what it is. Let them celebrate. It's been a part of the sport forever. I mean, at least we're not standing on the top anymore. But, come on, man. So if you guys haven't yet, go out, like, share, follow, all that social media, y'all. Lawrence does a great job of putting it all out there. I have nothing to do with it, but Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you can find the show posted up from this week if you don't catch it live. And also on top of that, you get to hear about all the good things we're doing here at Coaches, man. So raising some money again for a dear friend of mine, a brother from another mother, his dad. Back home, doing good. Got the update on Rudy, doing good. But we're just helping them with some financial relief, man, medical bills and different things that have accumulated over the last 6 to 8 months. So doing some good things, man. So far, we've raised some good money. So, we'll get to that here in just a little bit. But again, none of that is possible without the patrons and everybody here at Coaches. So if you haven't, follow that social media. Again, subscribe. You got the chance to win the Kyle Busch helmet. Jeff Burton's gone. the Gordon 2012 Lionel is gone. The winner's there. I don't know. Lawrence is getting that taken care of. He's going home with it tonight. It'll be shipped out soon. I'll announce it next week. Was going to do it this week. We work too, y'all. We're busy, all right? We got things going on, man. But we'll get to it. Somebody already won that. I'll have a new die cast next week. Somebody can win. All of them are going to be from that 90s generation mostly. So if you were a true diehard NASCAR fan or want some nostalgia of the sport, I'm probably going to be the one that has it for you, man. So stay tuned. Subscribe, y'all. So, developer shot down up there in Mooresville, North Carolina, man. The Earnhardt family and Teresa have been going back and forth about this. A $30 billion facility was going to be built on 400 acres of Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s hunting property, as far as I understand it. It's somewhere he went to hunt. She wanted to sell it. Carrie said, screw you, we don't want to sell it. Developer pulled the plans for it, and the city shot it down. So, good win there in Mooresville for that. It's a time will tell. I mean, it's a dying thing. As we all know, we all progress. We never regress. So at the end of the day, I think society as a whole, it comes down to pieces of land like that become valuable. And as the money goes up, people get a little more hungry. So we'll see what comes of it. But I tell you what, a good win there for the Earnhardt family. Glad to see it 100%. So getting right into my favorite part of the show, the checkered flag for charity, y'all. Looky here, if you're new to tuning in and you don't know, whatever car number wins, we donate in. Come on, man, $88 going in for that SVG. And I tell you what, 88's hit quite a few times this year, Lawrence, man. They're making a little money off of rubbing and grubbing for sure, man. But that brings the damn total, and I'll go ahead and throw two of them in there because I owe the pot that. Let's see, $1,023 raised right here on the checkered flag. A little bit more there through our cooler full of joys we do at concerts. But hey, if you guys are coming out to coaches, make sure you bring some extra dough. Getting on the cooler full of joys. Like I said, getting into football season, we'll have some extra things going down, different things to win. But if you're coming out to coaches in the Sound Garden for a concert, bring some money, man. All for a good local cause. All stays local right here. And that's what it's all about, as I always say. Nickels, pennies, dimes, 10, 20s, 150s, whatever you got, man. Make sure you bring it and donate in. So getting ready to get into the who's hot and who's not. But before we do, got to give a big shout out to my main man, Parker Eccles over there, owner, operator, Arborman Tree Service. The best tree service in Savannah. I don't care what nobody says. Locally owned, locally operated, fully insured. Doesn't matter what it is. Full tree removal, stump grinding, limbs cut back. Man, we got one brewing out there right now. Hurricane season's about to come in full effect for us over here. Call them up. Hit them up at Arborman, Parker and his team. They're not fading the funk. I'm telling you right now, giving it to you straight, man. So, new little slogan for them, which I love them to death, but we're going to get something nothing. Hey, man, give Arborman a call and keep chopping, baby. That's what it's all about. So, getting ready to get into that who's hot and who's not, man. I tell you what, Willie B. I'll take Willie B, number one, the hottest man on the circuit right now. Good finishes over the last few weeks. A win and another top 5, 6 finish there at Watkins Glen. They're clicking at the right time, man. I tell you what, that 24 continues to keep winning and doing good things. You're going to have reminiscence of days when a man named Jeff Gordon was behind that wheel. So you heard it here first. Watch out for Willie B, baby. So been sleeping on him lately, but I feel like I owe the man a due, right? Chase Briscoe has been on fire in the Cup Series lately. Poles, leading the series in the poles, been good and getting the finishes. Maybe not the wins, but some decent finishes. Look at last week. So, again, watch out. The 19 heating up at the right time, getting it all put together. And I'll throw SVG and Bubba in there, all right? I'll throw SVG in there just for the dominance that we've seen this year on the road courses, all right? The man's the truth, let's be honest. Anybody that had a doubt, which I did, I'll erase it. Every road course SVG will be one until somebody can prove us different. The Roval will be interesting, but again, you might as well chalk it up. But I'll throw him in there in Bubba, man. Let's be honest. Bubba Wallace, dude, in the playoffs and running really good after that win at Indy. I mean, a place at Watkins Glen, you don't expect him to run really good. Top 7, 6th place or 5th place there for Bubba. Not quite good enough, to win me a little bit of, some cabbage up here at coaches. But, good run for that 23 team, and got to take the hat off and pay it where it's due, man, for sure. So, getting into the who's not, come on, man. Kyle Larson's on the not list again, man. What in the hell is going on in the 5 camp? Him and Cliff Daniels ain't clicking. I don't even think it's a Cliff Daniels in the 5 camp. I think it's a Kyle Larson thing, y'all. I really do. I don't know what Kyle Larson got going on right now, but he got to shake the juju because it's not good. We're going into the playoffs, and let's be honest, Richmond, yeah, we're like, oh, he runs decent at Richmond. Yeah, he run decent at Richmond, run good. He don't have that many wins at Richmond, all right? Let's be honest there. I think he won it the first time in 23 or some shit, all right? Let's be honest, all right? Second, we only race there once a year, which I don't take the data. And two, he ain't doing what he does, right? He's still good, still a good race car driver. I don't ever count him out. He's just not doing what Kyle Larson does. So right now, he's making my hot list or not list if I got to be 100% honest, okay? Second for me on it, Kyle Busch still trying to make those playoffs. A win, Daytona, Richmond. If he was in JGR equipment, I'd say, yeah, we got a shot. RCR equipment, I don't know. After Austin Dillon dive bomb last year to win it, maybe, but I doubt it, right? Let's be honest, I doubt it. But still looking for that win to make the playoffs, so he's on the not list. And I don't blame Kyle Busch. I blame RCR. I blame Richard Childress. And NASCAR, man, on their timely cautions. We're going to get into that in just a little bit. But I tell you what, boy, if they know how to throw a caution at the wrong time, they don't know how to throw one at the right one. That's for damn sure. But they'll throw one at the wrong time, I tell you that. So getting ready to get into that Watkins Glen recap, y'all. But before we do, we are going to pause for station identification right here at Coach's Corner Sports Network, the center of the universe, man. Thunderbolt, Georgia. Come and check it out, man. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. And cheers, y'all. All right, man. So, Watkins Glen recap. We're going to bust it right down. SVG dominated again. I mean, what did he lead it by at the end? Like 17 seconds, some crazy shit. I don't even know. Half a lap, whatever it might be, man. Honestly, at the end of the day, nobody can F with SVG right now, okay? It might be FVG, not SVG. FVG is what it might as well be because on a road course, the man's just unstoppable right now in the Cup Series, right? We've seen Xfinity, Zillich got him, but Cup Series right now, they can't get there. I'm not saying they won't catch up because we all know a lot of young talent, they'll catch up, they'll go to work, but at the end of the day, right now, SVG runs the Cup on road courses. Another win. What's that, 4 on the year? 3 on the year. Was that three of them in the Cup Series? 4 in the Cup Series. 4 in the Cup Series, right? 4 of them in the Cup Series. Last man to do that, I think, was, I don't know. Nobody did that. Sweep them would have been Gordon. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. At the end of the day, really good run there. Really good for SVG. Hayden Zillich couldn't contend. As you guys know, we just talked about it. Won the race there on Saturday after taking SVG and just putting him in the wall pretty much. He drove off course, got loose, clipped him out, and he's gone. But at the end of the day, Connor Zillich came home victorious. And maybe it was a little bit of instant karma right there. But at the end of the day, glad he's not as hurt as what it could have been. Glad he's healthy, had the surgery coming back, but he did not participate Sunday. Might have been fun to watch. I mean, who knows? That might have been a good race. Who knows? Good days for the 99 and the 23. Like I said, Daniel Suarez with his first top 5, top 6 finish, top 10 finish in I don't know how many races, a long time. They needed that. He needed that for that career. And 23 again, Bubba Wallace, man, showing why he could be a contender as we move forward, man. We get in there and he sneaks some good finishes out, and we have some guys have some trouble. Bubba could be a guy we're talking about, in the 8 going in the last couple races. So we'll see what happens there for sure. All in all, not the best race we saw at the Glen. I mean, let's be honest. Had a little bit of strategy, not crazy. Seen way more exciting races, but at least it was decent. Did have a few little mix-ups, Carson Hocevar and, a couple other guys doing what they do in their way. But at the end of the day, I'll take it over a lot of road courses we go to. I still think it's grandfathered in. It and Sonoma are 2. If we're going to do 4, like I always say, pick 2 for a couple years, swap it up, the next 2 go to somewhere different. That's just me, but we'll see what they do with it. Hell, we added another one, lost one, and added one. So San Diego, here we come, man. Maybe we'll start racing through an airplane next, you know what I mean? Speed bump. Like there's going to be like a elevation change on a track that goes up like 15 feet and then comes back down on the back stretch. I don't fucking know. Who knows? Oh, sorry. Excuse my language, y'all. Anyways. Headed to Richmond this week, man. I tell you what, I'm excited about it. before we get into it, we got to go through those keys to victory with Liberty Forge, man. I tell you what, they dropped a pretty good little promo video, man. I dropped out on my personal Facebook page. I meant to tag Rubbin' and Grubbin' in it so we could have shared it. But, yeah, man, I'm telling you, awesome custom wheels there made, floating center caps, fully customizable, 100% made in the USA, man. These things are legit. If you haven't, please go check out their website, man, Liberty Forge. Their swag, their t-shirts and stuff are moving up. You see, I got an old school one, man, but they're moving up. They're coming in strong. So make sure, like I said, you check them out. Hit that website, man. Mention Rubbin' and Grubbin'. I don't know what they'll do for you, man, but at the end of the day, just tell them you heard it here. Might get you a little break on some shipping, something. Free sticker, something, man. Holla at them, Liberty Forge, man. But Clean Air at Richmond. I tell you what, man, I think Clean Air is king in the next-gen car. I don't care where we go. Maybe Talladega and Daytona, maybe not so much. But at the end of the day, Clean Air is king everywhere else. 2 for me is going to be, hopefully, I say this, tires. Hopefully we bring a tire compound that actually falls off, that actually makes the driver control their car and use the throttle and manage their tires. Maybe on a short track, we'll see NASCAR bring a tire compound that actually falls off and not a rot. But we'll see. I'm hoping on that, but tires will mean second. Third, as always, track position kind of goes hand in hand with Clean Air. Don't make the wrong move at the wrong time. Pit road penalties are costly. Loose wheels, extremely costly at Richmond. So let's make sure we get it all together. We have it all in tight. But that'll be your Liberty Forge keys to victory, man. So, again, Richmond went from 2 races last year down to 1. We gave it up for Mexico or scheduling, whatever we gave it up for. We gave it up. We will see what this weekend brings. Saturday night race, we all know things get hotter underneath the lights. We're getting into that time of year where we start running them, which I think NASCAR needs more Saturday night races. It's just me. Awesome deal there. But at the end of the day, man, we're headed to Richmond. It's going to be exciting. Like I said, man, we saw the dive bomb there last year with Austin Dillon, and we all know how that ended up going down and what we saw in the sport and the outfall of that. But, if you want to see a good one, make sure you come up to Coach's Corner. 7:30 Saturday is the drop of the flag, 7:38. I think they'll have a concert, which I'll mention here later on. But at the end of the day, make sure you tune in. And like I say, better yet, come up to Coach's, Savannah's NASCAR, or home for NASCAR, y'all. That's what it's all about. So getting into that money line, baby, but before we do, got to give a big shout-out to Redfin Polarized Sunglasses, the best polarized sunglasses on the planet. Doesn't matter, excuse me, whether y'all got a wall hanger or money on the line, make sure you see it clearly with the best, again, polarized sunglasses on the planet. Redfin Polarized, Carl Zeiss lenses, all kinds of different polarization shading that you need, whether you're on the lake, in the woods, on the salt water, cloudy day, sunny day. Redfin got you covered. So many different styles, man. The swag is to die for. Awesome hats, awesome t-shirts. I'm getting ready to order my new get up here next week so I can start wearing it on the show again. But I tell you what, when you go to the website, hit the checkout, use code Rubbin' and Grubbin', save you 15%, man. I'm telling you. As I always say, live life fins up, baby. Redfin Polarized, the best, man. Get it together. So top 5, man, I tell you what, it's not going to be too hard. A Virginia native. Virginia is for lovers. And I tell you what, I think this man is a hell of a lover. I don't know how he gets down with the get down. But Denny Hamlin is number 1, all right? Dennis the Menace, number 1 on the list. I'll take him every time we go to Martinsville and Richmond. I'll take him 1. 2, Willie B. He's running too good not to be talking about. And when you look at a Richmond, I think the closest thing we have to it is Iowa. It's a little bit wider, a little bit different aspects of it, a little bit different banking, but man ran pretty good at Iowa too, so I'll take him. 3, Christopher Bell, again, another guy that's kind of hit and miss over the last few weeks, but a really good short track guy. I'll take him 3rd. 4, can't leave the Bulldog out, man. You see the T-shirt tonight. Bulldog coming in, another top 5 finish. Mr. Stability himself, Chase Elliott. 5, as reluctant as I am, because I almost don't want to take him, but I'm going to. I'll sneak Kyle Larson in there, the 5 going 5, man. I'd rather put this next guy in there, but one's proven, one's not. Dark horses, I'll take the 19. I'll take Chase Briscoe, obviously Crisco Briscoe. And I'm going to put somebody on the dark horse watch out, man, that for some reason he's just coming to my mind. I'm sticking with it. We're going the 8 car. We're going Kyle Busch, man. He might not win, might not contend for a win. Kyle Busch gets a top 10 finish right here at Richmond this week, man. This week. We're locking it in, man. So that's going to do it for the money line, baby. We are getting right into the hard right turn. But before we do, we're going to pause right here. Station identification, Coach's Corner Sports Network. One more time, y'all. Cheers. Have a good Wednesday. Hope you guys are enjoying it, man. I tell you what, it's actually not too awful bad in the shade with a little breeze blowing, but it's a hot one. August is here for sure. Uh-oh. Big shout out to all my folks. Daryl, Kim, Carl. Thank you, guys. I appreciate everybody. I love you guys. It's like my family. I appreciate you guys 100%, man. Showing out. Bubba, I think Bubba got one on me, man, to be honest. Bubba finally got one this past week. He did. I took the 9 again. He took Christopher Bell, and I knew it was too good to be true. But anyway, that's all right. He gets picked first next week, but yeah, if Bubba watching, hey, that's all right. Oh, I can't wait till February, March next year. I get my collection. You can pay for my weekend. I like that. Love you, brother. But anyways, got to give a big shout out to Lamar's Body Shop. 35 plus years taking care of all of Savannah's auto collision needs. The best auto collision service in the Savannah area. I'm telling you, doesn't matter what it is. Need a new hood, body parts, paint job, man. Need an estimate for the insurance company. Make sure you go see Lamar and his team. Again, the best in the business. They're not cutting no corners, fading no funk, man. They're going to give it to you straight, and the job is done right. Beautiful work by them. Me, family, everybody has it. Again, 2301 Skidaway Road. Hop, skip, and a jump. Drop the car, hit coaches, go back. Come on, man. That's what it's all about. You'll see that number scrolling on the bottom of the screen all night. As I always say, why settle for par? Go see Lamar, baby. So getting into the hard right turn, and I go back to these timely NASCAR cautions, man. I tell you what, they know when to throw a bad one. They get it right at throwing a bad one every time, but to throw a good one, they don't, man. I tell you what, cost my boy Chase the race in a way, right? That's kind of, they probably weren't that good anyways. Decent, top 15. Better than 20, whatever, right? And if anybody, you would expect for NASCAR's favorite driver to catch the caution, right? You would think they're going to be like, oh, our boy, we got to. Nope, no caution. We just got a brake rotor laying out there or whatever it was. No caution. Somebody's on fire. You know, Cody Ware or whoever it was done hit the tires going 210. Who cares? They all right. No caution. Anyways, I think they got to get it together. I don't really know. I love it. I love the aspect of the sport because it is one of the only two let's say 3 human-controlled things that we really have in the sport, right? We have the drivers and we have the pit crew, right? Coincide with each other. And then other than that, it's kind of like the pass interference call in NFL. We only have the caution. If they get to dictate when we throw the caution, drivers don't, they don't, you know. So it's kind of the only human aspect of like ball and strikes, if you will, that we have in the sport. But we really need to make some guidelines for it, man. Like, I don't know. We got to make some guidelines. I get a road course and you can't see everything and you can't get reports until reports are coming in and yada, yada. I get it. Not saying that was one of the worst ones we've ever seen, but we've seen some bad ones. Some that should be cautions aren't. Some that are cautions shouldn't be. I mean, I get it. But something they got to get better at. And I think that's the one aspect that drives people to think that races are manipulated, which anybody that thinks that is crazy. But at the end of the day, I think that's one reason why we think that things are manipulated. So at the end of the day, hopefully we get it figured out. Hopefully they come up with some new criteria for what a caution really is. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. But that's it for that. And we are done with the rubbing. We are on to the grubbing, man. Let's see, we want one of my faves tonight. I didn't go too awful crazy on it. But one of the best wraps in the biz, man, we went with the Gator Bait, which I love the name with Dogs football coming out. You know, that's all they are to us is Gator Bait, boy. But I went mine tossed, Texas peanut and butter, cheddar, lettuce, tomato, onions, ranch, all wrapped up in that wrap, flour tortilla, those well-cut, so good fries, man. It's a staple. I love it. I get it hot. I do different cheese. I do different meats. I do everything, man. Get some queso, dip her in some queso. I'm telling you, Coaches has it, man. If you hadn't been up here for the food yet, incarceration has got you, or are you sleeping under a rock, baby? That's what it's all about. Come out and check Coaches. I can't wait to get off. I need to eat that for sure. Let's see. Soundgarden news coming up. We got, Trashy Annie coming up, this weekend? This Saturday? This Saturday, we got Trashy Annie coming up, about to rock the Soundgarden stage. Make sure you were following Coach's Corner Facebook. All the events are posted live on there. The dates, you can check out when everything is coming up here in the Soundgarden. And, man, if you thought summertime was over in August, I'm telling you, August, September, October are really, really good months here in the Soundgarden at Coach's. So check it out. If you're looking, again, for something for the big games, man, Pitch Perfect TVs. You'll see it up here at Coach's. We're going to get that number on and scrolling. We got the opening weekend of college football coming up. We got Georgia, Bama. We got Georgia, Florida. It doesn't matter what fan you are. You got so many rivalries, man. Why not throw a tailgate? Rent one of these TVs out. I'm telling you, this thing is awesome. It is easy set up. All you got to do is pay in, get it dropped off, get it set up for you, get it turned on, man, and enjoy it. It is an awesome, awesome picture. So, again, Pitch Perfect TVs. Check that out for your game day needs or NASCAR parties, advertising, whatever it is, man. Make sure you're checking it out. And I tell you what, man. As always, got to give a big shout out to the GOAT, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Coach Carl DeMasi with Savannah Sports Report. I'm telling you, keeping you up to date on everything prep, everything professional. The Braves are done, but he'll still bring a little bit of baseball. Getting into what we're talking with those dogs. I'm telling you guys 100%. 100%. 10-2 at worst. 11-1 is my expectation, but 10-2 at worst. Offense is going to surprise a lot of folks. Defense being young, doesn't matter. It's a Kirby defense, man. We still got some playmakers out there. We're going to do the damn thing. That's what it's all about. But I'm out of here, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. As always, be humble, be kind. Man, it's not hard. Just help somebody out. Do something small in your day to help somebody get a feel good for you, change their day. Never know when somebody needs it. That's what it's all about. Love you guys. Hey, stay safe. Till next time. Hey, as always, love you guys. Wash your hands, damn it. Last dollar I had right there, Lawrence. Boom.